Hello everyone, in this video I will show basic requirement or what you need to use retrofit. Here I will show method getRequest for the example code in this video. First I will explain server that I use to serve the request. Here I use SMPP or Apache for serve requests and use simple PHP file. For the PHP file itself, I will include inside project folder, link in the description. Please make sure you put the PHP file inside htdoc folder. If you first time use SMPP or web technology, I suggest you to follow, but if you already knew, then you free to put PHP file to whatever folder you like or even use your own. Here I put the PHP file inside simple_php folder in htdoc SMPP directory. The PHP file itself is just simple code that return JSON text. After all set up for PHP file finish, next create your Android project. First thing you need to do is add dependencies for retrofit. Here we need retrofit package to use retrofit converter JSON for parsing JSON response to an object, converter scalar for parsing scalar value, and interceptor for manipulate request and response in retrofit. But we will not use interceptor in this video. I will tell you how to use it in the next video. And for lifecycle dependencies, we will require it to use retrofit function. Not all packages we need, but it's nice to include all for this example. In production, you should only use and include that you need. Also, here I use view binding. After that, here I will create subpacket to manage files. Here I create subpacket movie to put response JSON object mapping file and URL mapping file. Response JSON object mapping is data class for mapping field JSON response from server, and URL mapping, for simple, is list URL configuration for retrofit make a request. For JSON object mapping, must have same name as JSON response field name. If you have or one different field name, you can use annotation serialized name with value JSON response field name. After that, create URL mapping for retrofit with type interface. Inside interface, we define relative URL, method request, and request parameters as coroutine function and function parameters. Here, get annotation is for define get request method. For function return value, here I use response object with list of movie object. Use response object if you want to check response status before get actual response data. And query annotation is for define URL parameters. Next, create util package for more looking manage files. Inside util package, create class and function to create retrofit object. And here, I create class retrofit helper to create retrofit object with singleton custom function. Also in this class, we define base URL to access localhost. From Android, we must use IP 10.0.2.2. And please note, because localhost do not use secure connection, we need to set clear text traffic property to true in manifest file. And the main point singleton function is create retrofit object by add base URL, add client, and add converter. After that, create function to assign URL mapping class to retrofit instance. For beginner, it may little confusing about the singleton function code, but please just follow along. After you success run the code, you can edit again the code to understand more about the code. If you face an error, you can ask in the comment below. I will try to help you. Next, here I want to make sure PHP file give the correct response as I expect and the same structure as JSON object mapping I prepared. After that, let's go to main activity to create view binding and call retrofit helper to create retrofit object. To call retrofit URL function, we need call it inside lifecycle scope or coroutine in view. And here I will print response data to locate first. Okay, now run the code. Here I get an error because I forget to set base URL when create retrofit object. Okay, I get an error again because I forget to define internet user permission in manifest file. Now, as you can see, locate show the data from JSON response. Next, let's try to put response data to recycler view. If you don't know about recycler view, check out my other video about basic recycler view, link in the description. For summary, here I add recycler view to activity layout, create layout and view for item in Recycler view, and create adapter for Recycler view. Also set Recycler view and data adapter in main activity. After that, run the code. Okay, I get an error because try to update view from another thread. Let's fix it by run set data adapter code inside function run on UI thread function. Now, as you can see, data response show on recycler view. Okay, I hope this video can help you to understand the minimum or basic requirement to use retrofit. For summary, to use retrofit, you need to define class for response object mapping, define class for URL mapping, and class to create retrofit object. And next, I will show what happens if response object mapping do not match with response structure to help you get more understand with response object mapping. If you have questions, suggestion or request, please leave it in comment below. Please like this video if help you. Please subscribe to help my channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.